Spear just landed about an hour and a half ago, and we talked to him about his experience. He heard the first explosion.
Then about 10 seconds later, there was another explosion that was bigger. And we were like, okay, this is not good. And everyone around us, like at first they were like, oh, what was that for the first one? And the second one, then everyone was like silent. Right after that, it was followed by rushes of people like sprinting away, crying, and it looked like a scene from like a movie or something.
Ryan Spear, a junior at the University of Dayton, safely flew back to Dayton today. He tells us he finished the marathon at least an hour before the explosions, and he was with his family walking when those bombs exploded.
But I'm a little bit confused. It just seems so amateur, like someone pulled, for lack of a better word, a big prank. So I'm really confused, I guess. Anger? Yeah, definitely a little bit of anger, yeah. People are coming together from all nationalities. You know, Patriots Day, which is just a Massachusetts holiday, but it still stands for a lot, especially in Boston.
He says Boston police handled the situation very well. He even met a man who was at the finish line when the bombs went off, and he saw the blood in his hands from helping the injured. Also back home today, Pamela Nisevich-Bede, who completed her 4th Boston Marathon. She's happy to return home to see her husband and 6-month-old baby, but she tells us the flight back was frightening as she boarded shortly after the bombings.
We waited for quite a while on the runway, and we heard reports that the flights had been grounded out of Logan, and we just kind of sat, and at that point I was hoping we would go back to the terminal and I could just rent a car and drive home, but then, you know, we did take off.
Pamela returned overnight, and she actually went back to work today in Columbus. Reporting at the Dayton International Airport, Yuna, News Center 7.